Okay, welcome to Finding Emil. And this is a concert that's going to tell the story, the journey of my relationship with a real lady named Emil Ware that I met when I started working at a skilled nursing facility, Brookside Retirement Community in Overbrook, Kansas. I brought the puppet of Emil Golden Puppet, actually, is her last name. I had to find a Facebook name. They said Emil Puppet didn't count. So just at the last second, I just called her Emil Golden Puppet, and they took it. So she's Emil Golden Puppet on Facebook, and she has a lot of friends and growing. And it's interesting. You can see her story there, if you want to friend her, that is. So Emil, I just want to invite you to be a part of this. I'm going to share some songs that I've written on your behalf. Is that all right? Oh, yes. Would you like to have a front row seat of this? I'm not in the way, am I? No. Is it all right that I'm here? Yes. Oh, I didn't know I had so many friends. All right, so Emil, I'm just going to carefully put you down here. So Emil was the stereotypical nursing home shouter. If you walked into Brookside Retirement Community and you heard, "Help!" that would be Emil. And I was soon to discover that help, in Emily's case, could mean anything as simple as "I want a Pepsi," to as deeply intense as I want you to love me. And this was on a very, very busy day. I can't even remember now if I was coming in or going out. I think I was ready to go out because I had my purse with me, I had my coat on, and she was hollering for help. So I went into her room and I leaned over to ask what was wrong, and as soon as I leaned into her, she grabbed my purse strap, and pretty soon I was literally cheek to cheek with her. I heard her shouting from her bedroom. Help was all she'd ever say. Yet that word would go unnoticed, repeated often through the day. The ones who cared for her were busy, attending to the other needs. And yet her cries drew me right to her. She grabbed my arm and then she pleaded, "I wanna die. I want to die. Bury me in the pasture. Bury me somewhere, anywhere. I'm an old maid, I'm in pain, I'm alone, I miss home, there's no purpose for me. Could you please set me free? 'Cause I wanna die." I wish that I could be like others. I always wanted a best friend. I really want to go to heaven. Could we bring this to an end? 'Cause I wanna die. I want to die. Bury me in the pasture. Bury me somewhere, anywhere. I'm an old maid, I'm in pain, I'm alone, I miss home, there's no purpose for me. Could you please set me free? 'Cause I wanna die. So I said, "Emil, is this the loneliest you've ever been?" She said, "Yes." And still just kind of stumbling and fumbling around, I said, "Well, do you feel this way because you don't have a husband?" And here we are still cheek to cheek. I'm crying. I mean, my tears and are mixed in with her oil of her skin. And she says, She said, I didn't want a husband. I wanted a best friend. I said, well, Emily, you know, I could use a best friend. How about you and I spend some time together? Next time I come back, we'll hang out together, Kareen and Emily. How would that be? And she said, I'd like that. And so I saw her shift from wanting to die to suddenly having a purpose. I have a friend. Because Emily didn't have very many friends. I discovered later at her graveside funeral that the friends that she did have stopped seeing her. They stopped visiting her because she didn't recognize them anymore. She didn't remember their names. And so they just assumed that meant there was no use to go visit her anymore, which I see is often the case with people who have dementia or Alzheimer's. They think, well, they're not going to know the difference, so I guess we won't go. Or maybe it's too painful for them to not be remembered. So I made sure then at that point that whenever Emily cried for help, boy, I mean, I love to hear that word help. That means, whoo, here we go. Let's see what's going to happen in this next conversation. So I found out pretty soon that Emily was actually quite upbeat when she felt that there was a purpose, a sense of love and belonging. And one day, I always was trying to find creative ways to include her because Emily actually had a lot of limitations. She wasn't able to really feed herself. She wasn't able to play table games or anything like that. So, and I know that she always felt like she was in the way. She would say, is it all right that I'm here? Is it okay? I'm not in the way, am I? And she would ask that question all the time. I think she was used to being the fifth wheel. She grew up being the misfit. Apparently she had an injury to her head when she was a child, and she had some learning disabilities. She was crippled. She had polio as a 4-year-old. She was crippled, and then by the time she got to high school, she dropped out because she couldn't take the teasing anymore at school. She never got married, and she spent the last 17 years of her life in a nursing home. Emily, there's a group of us playing a game of pitch. Would you like to join us? Well, all right. And so I brought her to the table with us, and I held her hand with one hand, and the other hand I'm trying to, play pitch, and because she always felt extra connected when you held hands with her. So we're playing pitch, and she's sitting there silently. Quite a few minutes go by, and all of a sudden she makes an announcement. She says, "Lost and found, Emily Ware. You might find me in the Capital Journal." And she had this grin on her face like, I just got it. I'm in, I'm out, I'm lost, I'm found, And then all she said, dead or alive. I hope you find me alive. And I just could not, I could not believe that she came up with that. And it wouldn't leave me, so of course I had to create a song out of it. And these are all Emily's words. Lost and found, dead or alive. You might find me in the classifieds. I don't know where I should go, right or left, I never know. Till you arrive, till you arrive. I'm gone, I'm dead. You know I hate to spend another minute lying in that stinking old bed. I'm up, I'm down. I got a carload of ladies waiting on me so that we can go to town. Lost and found, dead or alive. You might find me in the classifieds. I don't know where I should go, right or left, I never know. Till you arrive, till you arrive. I'm hot, I'm cold. It seems that every 20 minutes I forget the information I've been told. I'm right, I'm wrong. No matter where it is I find myself, I never really know if I belong. Lost and found, dead or alive. You might find me in the classifieds. I don't know where I should go, right or left, I never know. Till you arrive, Then there was this other time, and I was asking her to join me and some residents, and I thought, you know, I don't want to make her feel like she doesn't have a life. You know, in her mind's eye, she might just be busy with all kinds of things. So I went up to her one day and I said, hey, Emil, I don't know what you got on your schedule, but if you got time, would you like to join me and some of the residents for a game of whatever? She goes, well, all I got is time. Well, here we go. And I love singing this song for the residents, both where I work and where I do concerts for, because I know they can all identify with this song. You're running here, running there, you're just running everywhere, and all I got is time. You got things to do, places to be, oh, so many people to see, and all I got is time. And all I got is time. Nothing more or less. So don't you run and hide from me when I'm saying, here I am, here I is. Here I is. Well, you told me just a while ago you'd be back in a minute or so, and all I got is time. And now it seems like yesteryear when I saw you standing here, and all I got is time. And all I got is time. Nothing more or less. So don't you run and hide from me when I'm saying, here I am, here I is. Here I is. Running here, running there, running everywhere.